On Friday the 8th of September, TVR unveiled their new car called the Griffith, a name that has been used in 1963, 1991, and now. But the question is, will the TVR plan be successful in the next 10 years, or will it fail like British Leyland? First, I'm going to talk about my favourite TVR, the Sabre Speed 12, because it was the wackiest car ever, especially from the UK. Sadly, it did not go to production, but was considered. But my theory is, this car was too crazy for anyone to handle, especially from TVR. Now we're going to talk about the history of TVR 2004 onwards. That same year, a Russian tycoon called Nikolai Smolensky bought TVR for £15 million, and it went downhill. From 2004 onwards, they built 3 cars compared to 12 cars a week. Then they had to lay off 300 employees and got split into many companies, so Smolensky threw in the towel. I wouldn't blame him. Then in 2013, Leedger got the keys from Nikolai Smolensky and started restoring TVR. Leedger is a Surrey-based entrepreneur which is known for developing video games and reintroducing Aston Martin GT racing. Quote from Leedger: "This wasn't a snap decision. We have the money to do it, and we have a unique collection of people with business acumen and passion." Then in 2015, TVR announces a team-up with Gordon Murray, the designer of the McLaren F1. Gordon Murray is going to design the chassis called Ice Stream Carbon Processes, meaning it's going to have a carbon fiber chassis. Then there was a rumour that TVR was going to have a factory near the Circuit of Wales. Then both of the plans failed. This year, the TVR Griffith stole the show at Goodwood Revival. This car didn't disappoint. So what's the specs? The top speed is 200 miles an hour, the same speed as the Ferrari F40. 0 to 60, sub 4 seconds, and no turbochargers, with a 5-litre Mustang engine perfected by Cosworth. The bodywork is wrapped in carbon fibre, helping the weight down to 1,250 kilograms, which this car also has a perfect weight distribution of 50-50. Finally, this car has a flat floor which causes ground effects. Now, let's talk about the exterior. First, let's look at the front face. It is ugly. At least it's embracing the Tuscan whilst looking towards the future. Next, the sides. By goodness, it looks better, with the side profile being great, with the side exhaust near the door like the Dodge Viper. Finally, the rear. And the highlight of the rear looks like the Toyota FT1, which is the best rear in the world. Until this car, the question is, will the new TVR brand be remembered for more than a year? Depends. The Jaguar F-Type has been remembered due to it being great, but can TVR top it? The launch at Goodwood Revival was exceptional. YouTubers like Shami1500 are talking about it left, right, and center. Brands like Aston Martin don't need branding because they've got the 007 franchises, so that doesn't count. On the other side of the spectrum, companies like Farbound Arash with the AF8 and AF10 made 15 minutes of fame. Then after that, many people forgot about them. Conclusion: as long as TVR doesn't get too diluted like McLaren, making cars, bikes, and list goes on, in my opinion, TVR survives over 10 years or more. There is a new challenge. Not to get boring, but the short answer is no one knows. What is your opinion on TVR? Are they just British sports cars that break down, or should they be down in history for being flat out cool? Please type in the comments below what you think about them. And on that bombshell, good night.